Hot temperatures and dry conditions. That's what farmers are talking about as we enter the second full week of June.
Yeah, supplies and fuel prices are other big problems for them. News 3's Emily Pike has more.
Miserable out here. Absolutely miserable.
The weather impacts farmers and crops differently.
Farmers are getting ready to start a wheat harvest, and we are actually welcoming high heat, dry weather.
When it comes to farming in the heat, opinions vary. And with the wheat harvest season just beginning, every day counts.
There will be grain bin work, which would get dangerous with the heat indexes over 100. You just try to deal with it the best you can.
Some farmers are trying to work earlier in the day to avoid heat illness. But sometimes working in the high heat is unavoidable. With record-setting heat, you would think the high heat and the lack of rain would be a problem for the crops. Farmers around the region are saying not yet.
We needed a dry spell to finish planting. I finished planting last week, and the corn's looking good, but with it being hot and windy and the heat index of 110, the corn starts twisting to save water on its leaves.
Corn isn't the only thing growing well. Soybeans and wheat are too. Just as long as we don't go into a drought.
A rain every 10 to 14 days would be nice. Now, to expect that would be being greedy.
But there is another problem for farmers because of the temperatures.
To switch some chemicals, because when it's this temperature outside, there's some chemicals you cannot use.
And another cost to add to the tally.
If we happen to get in a drought with diesel prices $5 plus right now, it's gonna put a very bad imprint on our wallets on top of everything else this year.
All three farmers from Franklin and Dunkling counties say they are doing the best that they can and trying to stay positive. They hope to see a healthy crop going into the fall. Reporting in Franklin County, Emily Pike, News 3.
And another issue for farmers are deer and animals who eat their plants. Mankowski says the chemical that keeps deer away is another $25 per acre.